Hello everyone, today we'll be going back to the 80s and remembering the news bloopers of that time. Let's go. And these news anchors have problems with pronunciation.
5 Music Sex. Well, that's sex.
Now from Washington, Sandra Van Oker.
Good evening.
A Republican approach cuts off the eligibility age at 4 and relies almost entirely on tax relief. The Senate rejected that plan.
Cat owners in the Garden State are going to have to get their felines immunized against rabies.
President also is expected to discuss his agenda for the remaining 17 months of his presidency. It'll be interesting. The speech will be broadcast live tonight at 7 on ABC and Channel 13.
Sports news correspondent was injured while on air.
Well, you got to admit, it's pretty nervous for you to come out here, in front of the hometown crowd. It is a heavyweight championship. You got to admit, it's pro wrestling. It's not that real. You got to admit, it's kind of fake.
It's not real. I'll show you real, John.
Got him just where I want him. Oh, God. Gary, Jim. No problem. Back to you.
Never let it be said that John King won't do anything for ratings.
I told you he was going to do something neat at the end, but I didn't know it was going to be that.
Boy, it sounds like he got the wind knocked out of him.
I wonder if he'll be here at 10.
Well, we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Now let's find out how to make money on goldfish.
Raising tropical fish is a hobby for millions of people, and for some a lucrative business as well. Gasson is an example of one little goldfish worth more than his weight in gold, although he's not much to look at with that pot belly and lumpy sort of head. He recently took first in a local breeders show in Japan. Now Gasson is, I can't say this, is worth about $1,600. But he's really worth more than that to a 78-year-old owner. He's been in the business of raising the rare Chinese fish for 40 years and says once you get involved with the tiny fish, you get hooked.
The cost increase that could be passed on to consumers is a 6.8% tariff imposed today by Canadian fish by the Commerce Department. Liz?
In business news. In business news today, stock investors were out looking for bargains, and that drove the prices up. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed 1549.20.
Darn Canadian fish.
Animals always make the news funny and unpredictable.
Here you go. We'll have fair in 67, and that guy there is out in Los Angeles. He's having a great time up there in the trees, Bill. And how'd you like that video we had there? That's cute.
Not bad.
About half the white-tailed deer population on Navy.
Jim joins us now with weather and something new.
Going to have to get out your pencil and add a new star to your maps.
Oh?
A new moon discovered by Voyager 2 around Uranus. This is the 6th moon of the 3rd largest planet and discovered by Voyager 2. They named it 1985 U1. I know it breaks you up.
Yes.
Everybody got emotional over moons. Pretty moon out there today. You can check that out. Barometric pressure right now is at 30.65 inches of mercury. Mississippi River stage is at 6.1. That's down 0.3 of a foot in the last 24 hours. Today's high temperature, 37 degrees. Why is everybody likes the new moon? Low temperature of 19 degrees. Take it easy, Claude. We're looking at partly cloudy skies and warmer temperatures. All these people around here excited about the new moon. High of 44. Mostly fair Sunday and Monday. Highs will be warming from the 40s to the 50s. Lows will be mainly in the 30s.
Okay, Jim.
You like that moon?
Yes, we did.
The news anchors couldn't get started on air.
Coming up next. Coming up next. Go ahead.
I'll go. Coming up next.
I guess, are the Reds upset about the herpes?
Concern is the only word you can really... did you say herpes?
Hepatitis,
They might be. Holy cow, Normie, you brought up a whole new can of worms.
The man who won the Nobel Prize for Economics said today he doesn't have the vaguest idea what happened to the stock market.
Good news on that. We don't have the biggest idea what happened on the stock market. That was funny.
The correspondent was attacked during a report.
Demonstration car. If I were traveling, say, at about 25 to 30 miles an hour and hit a parked car, this is what would happen.
News anchor had difficulty telling the news.
FBI officials are waiting for Harlingen native Ted Jeffrey Atsuki to be extradited to the United States from Mexico. He was arrested with the help of the Jalisco State Judicial Police. He allegedly shot the officer and fled the country while he was on parole. He was convicted of a
Don Tudor in Game 3 of the World Series tomorrow night. The Dodgers' 2-0 lead in this series has to be a little surprising, even to Dodgers fans, one of which is entertainer and Channel 4 analyst Foster Brooks.
Well, I don't know how the whole series is coming out. Of course, I hope for the Los Angeles team, and I think today the first game is going to be 4-2.
Who do you think will win?
4.
Can't go wrong.
News anchor Mara Walensky didn't know she was being filmed.
February is Black History Month, an opportunity for all of us to become more sensitive to contributions Black Americans have made to our country. Tonight, Mara Walensky is here to tell us about a part of history you might not have known Blacks were involved in. Mara.
Well, numerous groups are sponsoring a wide variety of projects in celebration of Black. Well, this family is hooked on something else. The Savannah, Georgia family is hooked on Coca-Cola. They collect memorabilia with the famous drinks logo, anything to do with Coke.
From wall to wall, front door to back porch, Bill and Gloria Gordon.
Now let's get baseball news from the leading sports news experts.
First ever title, beating Ayoko Okamoto and Amy Alcott as she sank a 12-foot birdie on the final hole. A lot of first-time winners today and a lot of great defense in baseball, and it's going to be kind of, I'm going to miss baseball. I'm going to miss baseball for 3 days, even though it was the All-Star game on Tuesday. I liked all the games. Oh, wow, it's been great.
What is this chili dip? Wait, you have to explain that a little bit later.
Well, golf term.
All right. When Sports Sunday returns, we will introduce you to an athlete who admits she's lazy, admits she can't stay away from ice cream.